Hi, Leo. Okay, so for the fourth time, let's try to start your reading. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but this has been a tough one to get going. This is my fourth time trying to start your reading. I've got all my gadgets out here, my pieces to make sure that this reading goes well. I've done 3 readings, one of them being a 40-minute long read, 37 minutes, my longest reading yet. And it disappeared. Video's gone. Mercury retrograde, all that kind of stuff, I get it. And I'm ruled by Mercury as a Virgo. However, I feel very strongly that some of you are blocking a release, right? There's a new path. There's a new beginning that will be very easily missed. Some of you are blocking a release. This popped out earlier, Leo. This is the card of inner strength. This is the card of Leo. If you see, she controls the lion, though not from her physical strength, but from her inner will. This woman has learned that love is answered, love is key. I have lost a little fish tonight, and it breaks my heart. I've been crying. I can't even put on makeup because I keep randomly crying. And I know it's a fish. His name is Benny, and he was a great fish. Spirit, tell me what you have to say about Leo. You guys are ending a cycle right now. I'm beginning to channel. You guys are ending a cycle right now. And Spirit wants you to be excited. Why aren't you excited? I'm seeing the numbers 10 and 1, which are the same thing. 1 plus 0 is 1. You are ending a cycle, beginning a new cycle. You're in the meantime, right? And my mother always says, when you're in the meantime, when you're figuring things out, you're actually mean. You're pissed off. You're angry at the world. There's so much going on. I get that. This is the 9 of Swords. Okay, this is about being in your head. This is about someone who is in their head. However, I feel like that you're seeing the way out. You're realizing it's in your head. You're realizing that you are your own worst enemy. Wow, I've never seen that. So in the corner, does everybody see in the corner of the room? So this guy's looking out into that beautiful, he sees freedom. It's in his sights. This isn't a life imprisonment. He knows it's in his head, but look in the corner of the room. Spirit is with you. Some of you have a very close spirit guide that's just waiting for you to wake up and realize that your life is what you make it. Happiness is a choice. This is blocking your happiness. Wow. So this is a Temperance card, which is normally the card of Sagittarius. However, I can't help but notice how striking the lion is. Look at that lion. And her wings, she is ready to take flight. Ready to take flight. And there's the eagle of insight. Looking at the lion. Right? What are you going to do? Ego, what are you going to do? Gosh. Balance, you guys, because it's a whole new beginning. It's a whole new beginning. Balance. Spirit. Some of you have had an issue in the past with balance, with keeping things together, because you're so worried about what people think of you. Okay, you need to remember that this is your shit show. Okay? This is all yours. And there is no fucking it up. This is your life. This is your path. Some of you need to remember that. This is your shit show to throw around however you choose. You are a Leo. You rule this shit. I don't understand why you guys aren't owning your power, your Phoenix rising, right? You are rising from the ashes. This is the end of a cycle for a lot of you. And I know it's been hard. Please understand, I am not trying to say it hasn't been. For some of you, the last few years, some of you, the last decade, depending on where you're at in life right now. I know my mother's a Leo. My father was a Leo. I have a half-sister who's on the cusp of Leo Cancer. My high school sweetheart was a Leo. I have a lot of people in my life who are Leos and are so strong. I think you've forgotten who you are. I think you've forgotten that you hold your power, that you are the only one that matters, that the only person you have to compete with is yourself, is the person that you were yesterday, right? The only person you have to compete with is the person you were yesterday. Really think about that. Okay? Tell me what's crowning this reading. Okay, this card, it has to come out because it just won't stop. So this is the Page of Wands, reversed, right? This is, in what I'm seeing here, this is someone whose passion has been held back and now it is rising. And it's crowning your reading. How beautiful. Do you see this fire rising? How beautiful is that? Your fire is wanting to come up. Your wings are wanting to spread, Leo. It's time. It's time. And if you step into that, I promise you victory. Right? Victory. Tell me. Let me get one more crown. I like a double crown. I'm always one for a double crown. Give me one more crown for this this reading. One more crown. One more crown for this reading. Yeah. This would be the King of Wands. This king stands for Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is the King of Fire. This is the King of Fire. But right now he's going within. And look at this King of Fire next to this Page of Wands, right? He's going within to find his fire because he's realized no one else matters but you. You find your fire here. You find your fire inside, within. Look at this. Look at this. Go back to what motivates you. Remember when you were young, right? The pages are about a young person. But I feel like this is you remembering. Remember. Oh, I'm so emotional right now. I've tried to do this reading so many times. I feel like a lot of you have been lost in the past, have been ruminating on that which is lost. ruminating on that which is lost, and that's not serving you. Spirit says it's not serving you. You know it's not serving you, right? You've just come to that realization. I'm proud of you for that. And it's not easy to step forward, and really, truly, as a Leo especially, it's not easy to step forward and not care what people think. Because part of your path in this life is to care what people think, is to care how people see you. That's part of your path. That's part of what you're learning here as a beautiful Leo. I'm a Leo rising. I'm also learning that it matters what people think, but you're gonna miss your shooting star, right? You're gonna miss that because you're so focused on what others think, and on what's, you're less focused on what people think as you are on what has been lost. And I mean, really, I don't have to tell you that. What's been lost is gone, right? Spirit, tell me what's coming. Tell me what's coming for Leo. Tell me what's coming in the very near future for Leo. Wow. You guys have a lot of major arcanas. A lot is going on. And I knew that before I even pulled this. This is the card of judgment. This is the card of divine timing. This is the card of, well, it can be reconciliation. But I'm feeling here, once again, it's about finding your fire, finding your inner power, realizing that you are connected to everything around you. Look at this angel coming over you and blessing you. I want you to ask yourself, when this angel comes down and says, this is it, the world as we know it is ending. When this angel comes down, when God comes to this earth, what do you have? What's important to you? What will you have done? What will you have contributed to? Leo, you have work to do, okay? You have work to do because you are here for a purpose, and you've forgotten that, okay? You've been in a very deep freeze, a very numb state, a very this man holds the world in his hands, okay? But it's a small world, and he knows that that world is so much bigger than what he's holding. One of his rods of passion has a vine growing on it because it's been there for so long. He's been thinking about it for so long. Do it, Leo. Do it. It's time. It's time. The things, these swords that are blocking you right here, they were meant to be forged for your strength, for your armory, to make you stronger. Not to be in your back, not to be swords against you. These swords are here to make you stronger, Leo. Remove them from your back. I know they weren't put there by you. Trust me, I know. Remove them. Put them back in your armory. Use them as weapons in this life. It's not an easy life, but gosh, this card is just not going to knock now. Now we got the other side. You guys have this. Look at this. Look behind him. There's something back there. There's something on the wall screaming to get out. You know what that is? That's your passion ready to roar. That's your passion. Let it out. Let that world get as big as possible. Let that ball in your hand get as big as possible. Scream. Pause this video right now and scream as loud as you can. Look at the fire raging behind him. Look at his face. Determination. Focus. Do it, Leo. Do it. Let your lion roar. Let your lion roar. I'm hearing that so loudly. Spirit. Yeah, now is the time. Now is the time. Okay? This is the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is a portal. This is a portal to new beginnings, a passion, excitement, something new. And this side means lightning is striking. God's lightning is striking through that new growth. Now is the time. Now is the time. No more waiting. No more waiting. Something new is trying to blossom. Look at that flower behind him. And you're so busy looking at your spilled cups, you don't see the full cups behind you. You don't see that beautiful rose trying to grow behind you. Turn around and water it. Now is the time, Leo. Spirit. Tell me about what is to come. Tell me about what is to come. Okay. There's definitely a soulmate relationship wanting to come in here. I'm sensing that this person is very nurturing. This came out in your last reading. This is a soulmate relationship. Wow. Exact same thing as the last reading. Exact. So, yeah, you're going to miss it, Leo. You're sitting here. There was a time for this. There was a time for grieving. Some of you have lost someone. Some of you were actually grieving a person. Some people have had someone that died in their life. I mean, I can't tell you how sorry I am, but it's turned into this, right? The fires are raging behind him, and he's still in the exact same position with his 4 swords. Next to this, wanting to come out. Wanting to come out. You're missing your life, Leo. And most importantly, you're missing connections. You're keeping someone waiting. I'm feeling like some of you are keeping someone waiting. Divine timing's trying to come into play. For those of you who are single, your soulmate's waiting. Because this is where you sit. And this is you, Leo, again. Again. Didn't we pull the King earlier? This is the Queen of Wands. But here you are. Roots growing on your throne. How long have you been sitting there? It's time to get the fuck up. It's time to get up. You're missing your life. Leave those fucking cups on the shore. They're empty. Take that ship and get the fuck out of Dodge, right? This is your hopes and your fears. And what's right after that? God trying to hand you a new opportunity. Ace again. An Ace of Pentacles. God trying to hand you a new opportunity. Take it. Your greatest hope, your greatest fear. Your greatest hope and your greatest fear, Leo. Get up. Get on that ship. Leave those cups behind. Take this opportunity. Look how beautiful and shiny and perfect it is. This is abundance. In every sense of the word. In every sense of the word. Someone's getting on this ship. Is it going to be you? God, I hope it's going to be you. I hope it's going to be you. Someone's getting on that ship. And when they do, it's all yours. It is all yours. It's all yours. You know, I have some signs right now who... they're actually trying to control the wheel of fortune. Leo, with you, we just need you to jump on it. God wants to bless you. God wants to bless you. Here you are, though. So this is male and female. Look at this. You both came out reversed. You both did. And that's okay to go within. Ooh, you needed to. You had to. But we all know you've been there too long, Leo. It's time to take steps because you are not made for within. In this picture right here, you see that salamander at the bottom? On the reverse image, that salamander is turned into an extremely large snake on the tree of knowledge. Sorry about the glare, you guys. But this tree of knowledge, it brings wisdom, insight. It also reminds you what excites me, right? You hit bottom. You hit bottom. So rise the fuck up from the ashes. You're a Leo. You are a Leo. Look at this. Look at this. Nothing is more Leo than that. Rise up from the ashes. Some of you feel like there's so many options you don't even know which way to go. I know. Start with a creative project. One thing. Okay? One thing. Start with a creative project that's just for you, not for anybody else. I don't want you to make a present for someone. Okay, this is the Empress. But she's in reverse. You have not been creative, which is, you are a creative soul. Make a creative project just for you. In fact, I'm hearing make a what a beautiful idea. I'm hearing make a creative project for yourself when you were little girl, little boy. Imagine yourself, if you were a woman, imagine yourself as a little girl. What would she love to have? What kind of present would she love to have? Make her something. It can be a 5-minute project. It can be a 1-day project. It can be a 1-week project, a 1-month project. Start working on something for that little girl because she's been through the ringer. She needs some self-love. Many of you need to do inner child work. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. Right on that was an X card. That is key. This baby is holding the key. Your inner child is key. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love your inner child. I can't even with this reading already. I hope this one goes through, y'all, because I cannot do another one for Leo. My heart's broken. What is the outcome, Spirit, for a Leo? What is the outcome? Tell me what the outcome is based on this current path. If they're to take this path, if they're to love their inner child and take this new opportunity, Spirit wants you to work hard. They want to see you work hard. They want to see you take steps. They want to see you own your truth. Speak your truth so that they can bring in that soulmate. Right? And I feel like many of you are in a relationship, and that's amazing. For those of you in a relationship, there will be a reconciliation, a revow. Not reconciliation, I'm sorry. You will recommit. You will make vows again to each other. You will, there's a transformation coming. But you have to love yourself first so that you can have this. There is a recommitment for some of you. I'm feeling that strongly. I know it's been hard, Leo. I do know it's been hard. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. This is a warrior after a very bloody battle, right? And I know you feel alone, but you're not. Don't forget those who fought this battle with you. It's you. And I said this in the last Leo reading. It's you and your bloody battalion. This same card popped out at the very end. And you're victorious. Okay, the pain is over. The pain's over. The battle has been won. And I know sometimes it feels like it wasn't worth it, but God, it was. And look, your bloody battalion is still behind you. And they need you to lead. Some of you have forgotten that, okay? They need you to lead. I'm going to pull. Sorry, this was an emotional reading, but I promise you guys, you have some good stuff in front of you. I'm very frustrated right now because Spirit's frustrated right now, maybe. Also, some of you are ignoring Spirit. Wow. What did I say earlier? Deep freeze, right? Some of you are in a deep freeze. And what is that, a lion? You guys. It's time to come out of your freeze, right? Okay. I am going to read that one out of the book because I just feel it. That one came out and I just feel it. Deep freeze. Let's see. Oh God, this has been an emotional day period. Sorry, it's going to take me a second. Stuck in the deep freeze. Okay, 26. So 26, for those into numerology, 26 is 2 plus 6. Of course, it's an 8. So for those of you who are Leo, born in August, I don't think it can get any clearer. You can't make this shit up. That's what they say, right? Everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. The cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. The regeneration and hibernation has begun, yet is soon coming to an end. Be ready to begin new activity. The pregnant pause will soon be over. Begin your meditation and your manifestation. Begin to put your intentions out into the world, because this freeze will be thawing very soon. Nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial unless you actually try, push, manipulate with the best of intentions. When signs of spring begin to bloom in your heart, you will know the time is right. Okay, guys. I know that I know it's been hard. It's been a bloody battle. Okay? And I do believe, oh wow, right underneath it. You guys, I'm so sorry, darlings. I am so sorry. I know. I know. A little bit more rest. For some of you, a little bit more rest. But when you begin to feel a flutter in your heart, and you will feel it, get out, nurture it. Nurture those blossoms. Just me doing this reading was very difficult. I can't imagine what you're feeling. I want you to know that our life is much easier when we remember to live it in this cycle. That's what it's meant to be. Just like the plants, the sun, the planets, and the universe, we are cyclic. Okay, when we try to live linear from point A to point B, it becomes very difficult. Remember, we're cyclic. If you are in a time of hibernation, feel that. Now is the time to learn to meditate. Now is the time to learn to get in touch with your inner self. Now is the time to touch into music. Music is meditation for many of you. But very soon here, I need you to get ready for this, okay? Because you are a phoenix rising from the ashes. Some of you are ending a very long cycle. We're talking a decade-long cycle. Also, on top of that decade-long cycle, I'm hearing that there's also a 2-year cycle that's ending. For some of you, only a 2-year. For some of you, both. You're ending a big cycle and a small cycle. But you are ending a cycle, a life cycle. Own it. Own it. Because you went through the hard shit. Are you going to let those swords keep stabbing you in the back? Or are you going to own those swords and say, look what I got in my arsenal, y'all? I love you guys. I love Leos. I'm a Leo rising, right? Rising from the ashes. I'm going to own my shit. I hope you guys are coming with me. Okay? This video is dedicated to Spinny the fish. I'm very upset about his passing. I hope he was with us today. I didn't see any fishes though, but you guys are Leo, so I wasn't expecting to. And plus, he just passed over into the awesome land, so why would he be hanging out here? Rise up, Leo. You deserve every bit of every goodness coming your way. The pain is over. Rest and sleep as long as you need, but don't stay there longer than you need to. And you know what I mean. You feel it. You're a Leo. You need the sun. Walk out, warm your bones. Love you, Leo.